I turned 50 last year, and it's the first time ever as I turned 50 that I was like, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this age situation. And then menopause hit, perimenopause hit, shall I say. Not menopause yet, perimenopause hit. And suddenly I was experiencing body changes that I have never experienced in my life before. One day I felt fantastic, and the next day I felt like I was a beached whale and so bloated I looked like I was 4 months pregnant. That's how it felt to me. Now, you may look at me and go, "Oh, Tracy, what are you talking about? That's so silly." But it's all relative. It's relative to what it is like for you and how you feel. Okay. So for me, it felt massive for me. It really, really felt massive for me. What made it far worse and far more dramatic was that I was having to navigate being on national television with 7 different cameras in front of me. And that was a super big challenge because it was focusing on my stomach because I was represent representing a bag company and I was demonstrating a bag. And so I saw myself from all different weird angles. And let me just tell you, girlfriends, camera angles really do count. They really do. But the wonderful thing about this is there's always a good thing that comes out of the challenges, right? The wonderful thing is I got to try out for myself as a designer and as a stylist and as a woman going through these challenges what was working for me, what wasn't, and why. And it adjusted and adapted my design style. And really, I deep dove into like, well, what does it look like if you need to wear solid color clothing? Or maybe you don't like wearing prints, which in the case of my situation, I did have to wear solid color clothing, and I love prints. And I love prints, I'll explain later, because they disguise. But I wasn't allowed to wear prints because the prints would clash with bags. So I had to work a couple of things out. So tonight, I'm going to share with you some top ideas. I'm going to share with you some skirt ideas. I'm going to share with you some other little layering pieces that are going to help you. And we're going to talk about the difference between a solid color and a print, why those two are different, why the results are so different of them, and then how you can get around if you do need to, like I had to, wear solid colors, how you can do it and you can do it in style.